Between airports, hotel rooms, cruise ship cabins, and days in port, travel these days takes a little bit of strategy. In this video, I'm going to share with you some new game-changing tech travel essentials that you'll want to pack for your next cruise. Hi there, I'm Ilana from the website lifewellcruise.com. Welcome back to my channel. I recently got some new Amazon travel essentials and I wanted to share them with you. And in this video, we are going to be focusing on some of the tech items that these days you absolutely need for travel. Whether you're charging on the go, trying to stay organized in your cabin, or trying to keep cool in the heat, these are the smart travel gadgets that cruisers are packing now. Before I get started, I did want to mention two things. Firstly, you're going to find the links to all of the different items that I mentioned in this video down below in the description of this video, as well as a pinned comment. And secondly, if you like this video, if you find it helpful, informative, or enjoyable in any way, then please do give this video a big thumbs up. I really do appreciate it. And please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Let's get started. Number one, the phone neck lanyard. Now this is so smart, and I'll be honest, I saw these everywhere when I was on my Mediterranean cruise. Not only cruisers, but travelers in general were having these, and I already have one in black, but I decided to buy one in pink. I just thought it was cute the way you can get them in different colors. This is so smart because you can actually be hands-free, which is really practical. You also have the benefit of, obviously preventing pickpocket and theft. And if you're on a cruise, if you have this little fear, like I do, of dropping your phone into the water, well, this really helps. An extra long charging cable. Now you might already have this at home, but if you don't, I definitely would pick one up. Now this has been a standard for us for a couple of years, but I realize that not everybody knows this. When you're in a cruise ship cabin, oftentimes the outlets, the charging stations, if you even have one, it's going to be at the desk or the vanity, and only newer ships actually have a USB outlet that is next to the bed, so this is really quite convenient. The Epica Hybrid Travel Adapter. Now, truthfully, this is one of the most genius travel gadgets that I've ever found, and I do wish that I had found this sooner. Now, by the way, Epica sent me this hybrid travel adapter to try, and they very kindly sponsored today's video. Now, here's what makes it so great and what makes it different than many of the other travel adapters that are on the market. So firstly, it is an 8-in-1 hybrid adapter. This means it combines a travel adapter, a USB charging hub, and a multi-outlet extender all in one small cube. And compared to similar adapters, this one charges faster and gives you an additional USB-C port, which is really good when you're charging more than one device. Now it is a 3-prong outlet, so you can plug in things like your laptop charger or your camera battery. It is 3 dual-prong outlets, which is great for me when I'm plugging in some of my hair tools like a hair straightener or a curling iron. It is 2 USB ports, which is perfect for fast charging my iPhone and even my iPad and my MacBook at the same time. And it has 2 USB-A ports, which I still use for older charger cables or other items that haven't fully gone USB-C yet. And it works for both a standard US plug as well as a European round plug if you're traveling. However, this does bring me to a very useful cruise hack. Now, in your cruise cabin, you're going to notice that there are usually very limited outlets. Sometimes you have 1 or 2 in an entire cruise cabin, which is why this compact travel adapter is just perfect. But even better than that, you can look for the European plug that is in most cruise cabins that most people don't even notice. And then what you can do, this just goes together, is you can actually plug this right into your European outlet. Now, by the way, this travel adapter is non-surge protected, which is what most cruise lines require, and you can use it both domestically in hotel rooms and when traveling in Europe. I really like how solid and compact this is, not only for packing a little bit lighter and for space saving, but also in terms of the cruise cabin, when a lot of times those larger power bars were ill-fitting and sort of fell out of the socket. And this is really nice and solid and holds well. And by the way, as an aside, I didn't expect it, but I actually started to use this at home, and it's eliminated several of my charging boxes in my kitchen. It has been really practical. Now, I'll leave a link to the hybrid adapter down below in the description of this video, as well as a pinned comment, and I do have a limited time discount code that you can use as well. A travel tech organizer bag. Now, Frank recently got this, and by the way, this is also from Epica. But look at this amazing organization space. Now, Frank carries all of the tech stuff. He is loving it. and you can see that you've got this zippered part on the exterior. On the inside, not only do you have these compartments and these sections, but you also have another zippered pouch in the middle, so it really is quite perfect. A phone charger with built-in cables. Now, this is something that I think everybody should have, and I also have the kind of chargers where you do have the additional cables that you can attach, and those are definitely good. But something that I started to realize is that when we're on the go, this charges really pretty quickly, but it's very convenient, the fact that we do have all of the different charging wires and plugs that are right attached. All right, moving on to flights and embarkation day essentials, the airplane pocket. Now, some of you have seen that I've shown this before, but I did want to show it again, especially in this specific video. Now, when I was on my flight recently, the people that were sitting next to me were looking at this, I swear, with envy. This is absolutely amazing. I'm going to be buying more because right now it's only me that has one, but Frank and Ethan absolutely love it too. And I think I'm going to buy this for my parents as well. It's great because what you do is you put this part right over your tray, and then the rest of it hangs down, and then you've got a pocket, and your pocket can hold your iPad, your phone, your gum, any of your essentials during your trip. And it means that you don't have to reach your hand into the airplane pocket that probably somebody put their Kleenex in and, you know, other stuff, and we don't want that. And by the way, this is washable, so after you get off the flight, you can just throw it in the washing machine and it's good to go for the next time. Hair tools travel bag. Now, I forgot, I got this about a year ago and I've been using it, but recently I went to my hairdresser. I wanted to show her something and I ended up bringing this bag with me. And when I did, she was amazed. She's like, oh my gosh, where did you get this? So it is really perfect. You can keep your hair tools right in here, and it does have like a couple of pockets to it, so I'll just show you. It's great. You've got a couple pockets, you've got a zippered part over there, and you can keep all of your items from brushes to hair tools. And the really nice part is that this part here lays out flat, so when you're at a hotel and maybe you're in the bathroom or you're at the desk in your cruise ship cabin, you are able to put your hot tools right on it and it's not going to burn the counter. Apple AirTags. Now, if you're not using these already, this is something you definitely want to start using. And if you don't use Apple AirTags, you can find the equivalent like a Tile or something like that. But even airlines now are starting to get in on tracking your bags through AirTags, and you just don't know whether you're taking a flight, whether you're on the cruise. You want to make sure that your bags are where you can find them. And there have been cases of people on the cruise ship that couldn't find their luggage. It was on the cruise ship, but it was like on another deck, and they were able to find them through the AirTags. Okay, I found a new fan, and fans have been one of the most popular items, not only for cruisers, but I think travelers in general, especially if you're going to a hot location. This is a new hands-free fan that a lot of people are using, and you could use it at home, by the way, too. People are using it for concerts. Let me show you how it works. So this hangs around your neck, and this part here is where the air blows. And then what you do is you turn it on here, and that's, you know, at the low level, and then higher, and then higher again. Here, let me turn that off because it's noisy. And the air just blows right up into your face and your neck area. So a lot of people are using this. This is something we actually saw when we were in Europe. It seems like when we're in the Mediterranean, it is so hot there. We definitely see all of the things, but I am going to leave a link below to this as well as a couple of other fans that I highly recommend. Now, speaking of fans, I did want to share with you a new cabin fan that some viewers have recommended to me. Now, truthfully, I ordered it. Unfortunately, it has not come in on time from Amazon, so I'll share some B-roll in this video if I do get it on time. Otherwise, you'll see it right here. It is a hanging fan. So what you do is you use your magnetic hooks, and by the way, in case you don't know, most cruise cabin walls and ceilings are metal. So magnet hooks, you need the heavy-duty ones. Get something that's 80 to 100 pounds or so. You're going to be able to put that there, and you're going to be able to hang your fan from the ceiling or wall. Now, please let me know if you bought this or tried this before. Please let me know in the comments below. It does seem, based on the reviews as well as the feedback I'm getting from viewers, that this is a great item. Now, I will still share with you my flat travel fan. This is what we've been using right now. I do like it because it's nice and flat. And by the way, of course, You also do have a charger for it. And all of these items, by the way, are able to be charged with USB. So that's something to note as well. And another reason that you do want to have, you know, a travel adapter that is going to be able to charge multiple USBs at once. And the Headphone Neck Fan, it probably has another name, but I'm just going to call it that. This is something that a lot of people like too. If you do like being hands-free, you are going to love this. Now I have a couple of newer tech items that I did want to show you that content creators are using, but I think a lot of people are using them these days. So I am going to show you that in a minute, but I did still want to share with you a couple of other things. Now this is the waist pouch. A lot of people do ask, what do I do if I have to go in the water? I'm going snorkeling, I'm going to the beach. I'm, you know, out in a cruise port. What do I do to keep my items safe? Well, you use a waist pouch. Now, this is waterproof. You can put, you know, passports if you have that and if you bring that with you. But otherwise, you're just going to want to put your wallet, your cruise card, money, any of your essentials. You can put it right in this and you can just wear it around your waist. And I can vouch for the fact that the water will not go in. A magnetic tripod. Now, I recently got this, and truthfully, I got this because I have a magnetic phone holder that we use in the airplane. Let me actually show it to you. Sorry, and thank you for your patience, but here you go. This is really handy in the airplane, you know, when you don't want to have to like bend your neck down a lot to watch on your phone. So really convenient, and it's a magnet, so great. Well, I ended up finding that there is something very similar, but it is a tripod and a selfie stick. And I started to use this recently when we were on our cruise, and it was just perfect. The Octo Buddy. Have you used this before? I just got it, and I thought, okay, I think that it is time. I'm going to give this a try. If you want to not only film yourself, so by the way, you just take the tape off and you put it right here. It sticks not only to mirror and, you know, glass, but it also sticks right to the kitchen cupboard. I did try it. So even if you just want to watch something on your phone, just put it to the back of your phone or your case. And by the way, I did place it on my phone earlier, and I still was able to take off the tape and to just put this right back on. So it stuck, but it didn't stay permanently, which I thought was good. Let me know your own thoughts on that, but just put it on like this. And it is a great way to still be able to use your phone, film yourself without having to hold that up or otherwise just watching content. Now, I am going to leave the link to the Epica Hybrid Travel Adapter down below in the description of this video in case you do want to check it out, along with all of the different items that I shared with you in this video. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What are some of your absolute favorites? Please do let me know. Now, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do give it a big thumbs up. I really do appreciate it. And please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Bye for now, and happy cruising.